Namaskar. Welcome to Vision of Asia. I'm Kala Shankar. The world observed June 21st as International Day of Yoga. Many events were organized to increase awareness about yoga.
India's soft power and its new global outreach became apparent after the United Nations General Assembly in September 2015 responded positively to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's suggestion that June 21st every year be commemorated worldwide as International Yoga Day. The day was recommended by Modi since it marks the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. Adopted in December 2015 in New York, the draft resolution had a record-breaking 177 co-sponsors, including the US and China. India's living cultural heritage has been shaped by centuries of adaptation, recreation, and coexistence. The country's intangible cultural heritage finds expressions in the ideas, practices, and beliefs and values shared by communities across centuries.
I'm Congresswoman Carolyn B. Maloney, and I represent New York in Congress. My district is the 12th District, which is on the water, the east side of Manhattan, Astoria, Queens, Greenpoint, and Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So today we are practicing yoga. It's a great day to celebrate the International Day of Yoga here in the harbor of New York.
At the iconic Governor's Island, what a wonderful day. What a wonderful setting. The blue resplendent Atlantic Ocean, Statue of Liberty, and the Manhattan skyline.
And which was commissioned by the United Nations at the request of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And today we are at the Governor's Island, and we have large members from the Indian American community are here at the Governor's Island to do yoga.
Good morning, ITV. This is the Srujal Parekh, Federation of Indian Association 2018 President. We are at the Governor's Island International Yoga Day organized by Consul General of India, New York, and partners organization. FIA is very proud to be part of it.
As it is said that yoga is addition coming together in a way. And for this first International Yoga Conference of this kind, the ICCR and the Consul General, the consulate over here, we have come together, and with all your support, I am sure when we conclude the conference tomorrow, it would be a wonderfully successfully organized conference.
Yeah, my profession is growing around the world. People are getting happiness. They want to think about their health, wellness, and cultural, even music, dance, whatever we can incorporate, and the philosophy and the name of India growing around the world. That's a part I'm so happy about. This is a wonderful event to start. I'm looking for like a 1-week program. All over the world, mission should put more events and bring more people to this field. If anybody can learn and teach and propagate, that's the mission of yoga.
International Day of Yoga, 21st June, has attracted the world's attention, and I'm delighted to be in the presence of the President of ICCR, Sahasra Buddheji, as well as ITV Gold's Chairman, as well as Parekh Worldwide Media's Chairman, Dr. Sudhir Parekhji. Viraj, I would like to begin with you from the point of view of health overall. What do you see the significance of this being observed in such a large way here in New York?
See, yoga, naturally people associate it with health, but I think it is much more than that. It deals with your psychological health, it enhances your spiritual quotient, it makes you aware of every part of your body and tells you how to take care of it. So the holistic thinking that goes behind the idea of yoga and the underscoring of the integration of mind, body, soul, everything, I think is at the core of the concept of yoga. And therefore yoga in Sanskrit means addition. So it adds to your consciousness, adds to your understanding, adds to your knowledge, adds to your abilities. And that is the beauty of yoga. And I believe while the world over nations are observing 21st June, the longest day, as the International Day of Yoga, but now the challenge before all of us who love yoga and who practice yoga is to enhance the level of awareness. What is required is an enlightened understanding of the idea of India. If once that happens, I believe yoga will spread in much greater speed than what it is being propagated.
Says the fourth year of International Day of Yoga, and there are many new additions. And I believe in your presence, ICCR has been very active in starting a unique yoga conference. And let me ask Dr. Sudhir Parikh, as a doctor, what do you think is the additional research is needed so that doctors start accepting yoga as an important way to be healthy?
Well, actually, yoga is already a part of our medical treatment, what we call is a contemporary medicine. And we all believe that yoga has a lot of role to play to increase not only spiritual quotient, but the health quotient too. And I myself is a very avid yoga follower. And I can see myself that once you do the yoga, even for half an hour in the morning, whole day gets so energetic and it makes your life so productive. And in medicine, we doctor believe that we should do some research, more research on yoga and the disease, and try to find out some double blind kind of study to see whether how much effect and what effect yoga can get to the particular diseases like diabetes or heart disease or so forth.
We did our community yoga day celebrations at Governor's Island on the 16th. It was a big success. It was a beautiful setting. We had Congresswoman Carolyn Melanie as a chief guest. And happily for us, ICCR decided to hold the first international conference on yoga in New York. So to commemorate the 4th International Day of Yoga, we are doing the first international yoga conference. Almost 30 delegates from India, other countries, and 11 delegates from the United States. They are experts, researchers, academicians who work on yoga. They have gathered in the consulate for a 2-day conference. And I think this is really the icing on the cake that we are holding such a conference in New York. And this evening we are gathered here in Utsav to witness the speech and Prime Minister Modi doing yoga in Dehradun. As I said earlier, yoga is a deep connect between India and the United States. Yoga originated in India, but I think in contemporary times, the contribution of United States to yoga has been enormous. They have produced a lot of gurus. Many Indian gurus came here, the first being Vivekananda, and after that many yoga gurus like Paramahansa Yogananda and others, and Srinivas and Iyengar, they all came here. And the Americans have really taken to yoga in a big way. And today there are some estimate that there are about 35 to 40 million Americans who practice yoga. So I think if there is one thing which unites India and the United States, it is yoga. And I am not surprised that we are doing this conference in New York. Telecast from Dehradun, where he will speak and practice yoga. So in a few minutes that is going to start.
मैं देवभूमि उत्तराखंड की इस पावन धरती से दुनिया भर के योग प्रेमियों को चौथे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मां गंगा की इस पवित्र भूमि पर जहां 4 धाम स्थित है, जहां आदि शंकराचार्य के चरण रज पड़े हैं, जिस धरती ने स्वामी विवेकानंद जी को बार बार आकर्षित किया, वहां योग दिवस पर हम सभी का इस तरह एकत्रित होना मैं समझता हूं किसी सौभाग्य से कम नहीं है। I was shocked to read that every year almost 18 million people all over the world die due to heart-related disease. About 1.6 million people lose the fight against diabetes. the way to lead a calm, creative, and content life is yoga. It can show the way in defeating tensions and mindless anxiety.
We've been studying now for at least a half a century, but recently, in the last decade, we have very definitive evidence of enlightenment. That you could put a person in a chair in a room and put the leads on their head and look at the EEG, and you can predict with a high accuracy whether that person is actually experiencing kaivalya or not. And so we think that modern science now is beginning to really probe deeply into this ancient science of yoga and make use of its great holistic value for the benefit of the individual and society. The Yoga Sutras contain tremendous knowledge and technologies to benefit the individual and society, to create harmony and peace, which is the whole basis of this Yoga Day and this first international conference, yoga conference.
Sure. Sage Patanjali, who formulated the Yoga Sutras, has given the core principles of yoga to the world, and over time many teachers and gurus across centuries have expanded and broadened the framework of yoga.
Last question related to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As I was observing on the lawn of United Nations, so much enthusiasm, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's message was also there. Both of you have known him so closely. Dr. Sudhir, talk to me a little bit about your impressions of Prime Minister Narendra Modi with respect to this initiative.
Well, this is a great initiative, and he made within a short time, in 4 years' time, yoga international world. It's a kind of become international program now. 21st June. Whole world knows that it's a yoga program, and really all credit goes to Prime Minister Narendra Bhai, because he really did it. And even during my last visit in last August, I just asked, because I know him for a long time, so I asked Narendra Bhai, how is your health? He said that I'm doing yoga every day and I'm working 16 hours a day, so my health cannot be better, you know.
Any personal anecdote about Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his love for yoga?
There could be many, but something which I would like to say at this juncture is, he is a person who has been walking yoga, and having walked it for several years, he is now talking yoga. So he is walking first, talking later, practicing first, preaching later.
It's time for a short break, but our special offerings for community coverage continue after these messages. Laughter is also promoted as yoga. Someone who has been at the center of spreading laughter and tickling people with his wit and humor is none other than Raju Srivastava. He has earned special recognition as a stand-up comedian and acted in movies. Raju is also nominated as Ambassador of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. With so much success in TV, films and politics, Raju Srivastava remains grounded, and he spoke at length with Ashok Vyas about various aspects of life. We will share that conversation as a series. Here is very creative, versatile and unassuming Raju Srivastava.
हाय, मैं हूँ, कौन हूँ? हाँ, राजू श्रीवास्तव। हाँ, वही। और आप देख रहे हैं ITV गोल्ड।
कहीं गई पार्टी में गप्पे से खा लिया, खुद तो करके 10-15 मिनट में शांत हो जाएगी। हम लोगों को बर्दाश्त करना पड़ेगा, सबसे ज्यादा झेलना पड़ेगा सवेरे सवेरे। तुम दोनों मेले किधर जाते हैं? आइयो राम, हम लोग यूरिन के लिए जाते हैं, पेशाब के वास्ते। ये दोनों एमएलए पेशाब के लिए गया, इसके ऊपर 6 आदमी भेजो।
नमस्कार, मैं अशोक व्यास, और ऐसा सौभाग्य कम होता है जब सत्य का प्रकाश बिल्कुल सूर्य के प्रकाश के साथ में आपसे यूं जुड़ रहा हो न्यूयॉर्क में, जैसे कि राजू श्रीवास्तव जी की उपस्थिति में हम हास्य की तरफ और जो एक आंतरिक आनंद का आलोक है उसकी तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं। राजू जी, मैं आपका बहुत सारा स्वागत करते करते आपके परिचय में कुछ बातें बांटना चाहता हूं हमारे दर्शकों के साथ। उनमें सबसे पहले मुझे एकदम यश भारती पुरस्कार जो आप तक पहुंचा है वो याद आ रहा है, और लाफ्टर चैलेंज पर चैलेंज आपने कितने सारे पार किए हैं। बिग बॉस के घर में भी आप रहे हैं। और एक बात अपने दर्शकों के साथ बांटते हुए कि जब आप राजू जी को देखते हैं तो वो आपके लिए बड़ा दिन होता है, क्योंकि 25 दिसंबर आपका जन्मदिन है जिसको हम बड़े दिन के रूप में मनाते हैं। तो ये बहुत बड़ी बातें आपसे करने का मन लेके मैं आपके साथ जब न्यूयॉर्क में बैठा हूँ।
थैंक यू अशोक जी, और थैंक यू ITV कि आप मुझे यहाँ मेरे चाहने वालों तक पहुँचा रहे हैं। बहुत मेहरबानी। मेरा तो एक ही ज़िंदगी का मलमूत्र है, मूल मंत्र है, मेरा एक ही मूल मंत्र है कि ज़िंदगी में ऐसा काम करो, ज़िंदगी में ऐसा काम करो कि लोग कहें भाई तू रहने दे, हम कर लेंगे।
जो चलते चलते आप किसी को फिसलते हुए देखते हैं और हंसते हैं, ऐसे शब्द के साथ में कोई फिसलता हो सजगता पूर्वक, वो राजू जी के साथ हमने उनके प्रारंभिक वाक्य में ही महसूस कर लिया। क्या मलमूत्र ये मलमूत्र को लेके मैं जंप कर जाता हूँ सीधा मोदी जी की तरफ, और स्वच्छता के अभियान आप उसके एम्बेसडर।
जी, मैं बहुत खुश नसीब हूँ कि आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने मुझे स्वच्छ भारत के लिए ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनाया है। तो मैं जहाँ भी इंडिया में अपने कार्यक्रम देने जाता हूँ अलग अलग शहरों में, तो लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि प्लीज़ स्वच्छता बनाइए, आसपास गंदगी ना करिए। और उसको गाने में भी कहता हूँ, हे दम 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 लगा के जोर हैया, अरे स्वच्छ करो भारत लगेगा ना रुपया, अरे मोदी जी का सपना है ये देश भी तो अपना है, आओ मिलके हाथ बढ़ाओ कहते राजू भैया, हे दम 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 लगा के जोर हैया, अरे स्वच्छ करो भारत लगेगा ना रुपया, अपने अपने क्षेत्र से शुरू करो ये काम, ना सोचो क्या दुनिया कहेगी, क्या होगा अंजाम, अपने मन में ठान लें गंदगी ना करेंगे, खुद भी साफ सफाई करेंगे, औरों से भी कहेंगे, अरे मोदी जी का सपना है ये देश भी तो अपना है, आओ मिलके हाथ बढ़ाओ कहते राजू भैया, हे दम 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 लगा के जोर हैया, अरे स्वच्छ करो भारत लगेगा ना रुपया। आपने USA में, अमेरिका में खूब स्वच्छता रखी हुई है, यहाँ तो सफाई ही सफाई है, लेकिन आपसे भी मैं निवेदन करता हूँ, आप जब इंडिया जाते होंगे तो अपने रिश्तेदारों से कहिए, वहाँ के भाइयों बहनों से कहिए, अपने फ्रेंड्स से कहिए, यार कचरा मत डाला करो, समोसा खा के उसका कागज़ मत फेंको, वेफर खा के उसका वो प्लास्टिक का इधर उधर कचरा मत फैलाओ, पानी भरता है, जाम हो जाता है, और प्लास्टिक का इस्तेमाल ना करें। वो प्लास्टिक की पन्नी वगैरह इंडिया में गाय वगैरह खाती हैं, फिर मर जाती हैं बेचारी। तो प्लीज़ स्वच्छता बनाए रखें। हालांकि मैं जब से आया हूँ यहाँ न्यूयॉर्क, तो मेरे को बीच बीच में एहसास हो रहा है कि आप लोग इतनी सफाई में कैसे रह लेते हैं, हमें तो आदत नहीं है। तो मैंने ITV वालों से कहा है कि भाई मैं जिस होटल में रुका हूँ मेरे अगल बगल थोड़ा कचरा डाल दो, ताकि मैं हेल्दी जैसा आया था वैसे लौट जाऊँ।
तो कुछ बातें हम उनकी पूरी करने की कोशिश करते हैं, कुछ बातें हम उनकी हंसी में उड़ा देते हैं, पर आप कुछ बातें ऐसी करते हैं जो हंसी के साथ साथ लोगों को रुला भी देती है। और रोने की बात पर आने से पहले मैं संघर्ष की तरफ जाता हूँ। आपकी संघर्ष यात्रा को लेके अपने दर्शकों को ये मैं बता दूं कि अगर आप 8वीं कक्षा में पढ़ रहे होते तो हिंदी भाषा में एक अध्याय, एक चैप्टर राजू श्रीवास्तव के संघर्ष की कहानी भी आपको पढ़ाता है। ये अपने आप में एक बड़े गौरव की बात है।
जी, बहुत हैरानी की बात है। मैं तो सिंपली जो बना के लोग हंसाता रहता हूँ, कॉमेडी करता रहता हूँ, और मेरे पे किसी एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट का ध्यान गया और उन्होंने मेरे ऊपर एक चैप्टर बना के स्कूल में शामिल किया है, गजोधर की यात्रा नाम से। तो बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, मैं पता नहीं इस लायक हूँ नहीं हूँ, लेकिन उसमें मेरी एक कहानी है मेरी जीवन की, कि आप बग़ैर किसी गॉडफादर के और बग़ैर किसी सपोर्ट के आप अपनी दुनिया बना सकते हैं, और लक्ष्य एक साधिए और सफलता ज़रूर मिलती है। आप यू बिलीव, मैंने जब पहला प्रोग्राम किया था कानपुर में तो मुझे 50 रुपये मिले थे। आज तो $1 भी करीब 70 रुपये का है। तो 50 रुपीज़ में एक शो किया था। फिर
कौन से ईयर की बात है?
ये होगी आई थिंक 82। और फिर उसके बाद 100 रुपये। फिर तो आपकी तालियां मिलती गईं और आप हमारे भाव बढ़ाते गए।
अच्छा, अब जब आप राजू श्रीवास्तव गूगल में सर्च करना शुरू करते हैं तो वो आपको कहता है कि इनकी जो वेल्थ है वो कितनी है, वो भी पता लग गया था। मैं आपको बताऊंगा नहीं अभी बस। पर वेल्थ जो आपकी खास है वो है आपके पास जो हास्य की कुंजी है। तो आपके बचपन की तरह चलते हैं, आप घर में स्कूल में जब छोटे थे तब भी हंसते हंसाते रहते थे?
हाँ, मुझे याद आता है और मेरे साथ के दोस्त बताते हैं कि तुम्हारे घर जाते थे तो तुम डायलॉग वालॉग सुनाना शुरू कर देते थे, इससे घर में डांट भी पड़ती थी कि क्या ये डायलॉग वालॉग सुनाते रहते हो, पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो। तो लेकिन मेरे ऊपर तो शोले फिल्म देखने के बाद अमिताभ बच्चन का भूत सवार हो गया था। अमिताभ की नकल करना, सुनाना, धर्मेंद्र की आवाज़, ये आवाज़, इस तरह से फिर कुछ लोग समझ नहीं पाते थे कि ये कोई आर्ट है। कोई कहते थे तो मैं टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, ये जोकराई कर रहा हूँ। स्कूल में फिर मैं अपने टीचर्स की नकल करने लगा कि हमारे हिंदी वाले सर कैसे आते हैं और मैथ वाले सर कैसे आते हैं। एक हमारे सर थे केमिस्ट्री के, तो उनको शायद यहाँ कुछ गले में कुछ प्रॉब्लम थी, तो वो एक दिन मैं सामने से आ रहा था, तुमसे बोले, हाँ राजू, राजू, हाँ ये तुम्हारा आने का टाइम है, हाँ सुनो। तो जब तक मुड़े तब तक मैं इधर आ जाता था। फिर जब इधर मुड़े तब तक मैं इधर आ जाता था। तो मेरे घर में कंप्लेंट जाती थी। और ज़ाहिर है उस समय इतने चैनल्स नहीं थे और ये स्टैंड अप वाली आर्ट को इंडिया में लोग जानते नहीं थे। तो फिल्मों को तो जानते थे लेकिन स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी नहीं समझते थे, तो कहते थे ये तो अपना करियर में ख़राब कर रहा हूँ।
राजू, मैं माफ़ी चाहता हूँ, स्टैंड अप की तरफ जाने से पहले वापस बैठ जाता हूँ आपके साथ स्कूल में। और जब आपने मिमिक्री करना शुरू किया अमिताभ बच्चन, धर्मेंद्र या अन्य लोगों की, तो वो ऐसा लगा आपको कि आपके अंदर अपने आप आ रहा है या आप कभी कांच के सामने बैठ के प्रैक्टिस करते थे? जैसे इनिशियल फेज़ में कुछ 4 दोस्तों को सुनाने से पहले अकेले कमरे में कांच के सामने ऐसा किया हो?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। मुझे लगा ये बिल्कुल ये गॉड गिफ्ट है। और शुरू में तो मैं जो फिल्म देख के आता था डायलॉग पूरे याद हो जाते थे, फिल्म से निकलता था और अगले दिन अपने स्कूल में क्लास में सुना देता था, सेम टू सेम। और वो तो बाद में जब धीरे धीरे इसमें पहचान हो गई और लोग जानने लगे, तब मेरे ऊपर जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गई कि अब मैं अमिताभ का अगर कर रहा हूँ तो मुझे दिलीप कुमार की आवाज़ भी आनी चाहिए, फिर मुझे धर्मेंद्र भी करना चाहिए, फिर मुझे मिथुन चक्रवर्ती भी करना चाहिए, फिर शाहरुख खान भी करना चाहिए। तब मैंने तब बाद में फिल्में देख के फिर याद करके या उस तरह से बाद में किया जिस तरह से आप बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन शुरू में तो सब एक्सटेम्पो ही होता था।
राजू जी, आपने कभी वो बिग बॉस में और अमिताभ बच्चन जी को ये श्रेय दिया कि उनके कारण आपने अपना कैरियर बना लिया, तो एक कॉमन बात ये भी कि आप भी वास्तव में श्रीवास्तव हैं, वो भी श्रीवास्तव हैं, और ये जो आपकी शक्ल सूरत को लेके भी लोगों को लगा कि आप उनके जैसे हैं कुछ। तो मुझे लगता है हमारे दर्शक यदि आपसे अमिताभ बच्चन के कुछ संवाद सुनने का आनंद प्राप्त करें।
मैं फिल्म के डायलॉग नहीं सुना रहा हूँ। अमित जी से जो मेरी कभी रियल में बात हुई, मैंने उनके साथ थोड़ी छेड़छाड़ की, वो बताता हूँ। अभी होली में एक कार्यक्रम था उनके घर पे, तो मुझे इनवाइट किया गया, तो मैं पहुँचा तो उन्होंने रिसीव किया। अरे भैया ये अरे आप तो कमाल करते हैं भाई, ये इतनी आवाज़ें और ये सब बहुत अद्भुत कलाकार हैं। बड़ी खुशी हुई कि आप हमारे घर में आए हैं, आइए तशरीफ रखिए। अरे जया, अरे देखिए भाई ये राजू श्रीवास्तव हैं, आप तो जानती होंगी। तो मैंने खैर होली का वो टीका उनको लगाया, उनको अपना गुरु मानता हूँ, तो उनको प्रणाम किया। प्रणाम करने के बाद मैंने छेड़ने के लिए ऐसे कह दिया कि सर ये आपकी घड़ी बड़ी खूबसूरत है जो आपने पहनी है। तो उन्होंने उतारी और मुझे दे दी। तो मैंने कहा जी, अरे भाई आपको घड़ी पसंद आई तो आपकी हो गई। तो मैंने कहा सर वैसे तो आपका घर भी बहुत शानदार है। अरे देखिए देखिए, हाँ देखिए शुरू हो गए हैं।
बहुत ही सुंदर, बहुत सारी तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट, यानी आपके अंदर जैसे कोई वो, जैसे हमारे कहते हैं वो प्रवेश कर गए अमिताभ बच्चन, उनका मैनरिज्म भी।
हाँ, मोदी जी का भी बताता हूँ। तो मोदी जी से मिलने का मौका मिला तो मैंने उनसे कहा कि साहब તમે ગુજરાતી માણસ છો પણ એટલા સરસ हिंदी बोलो છો કેમ? हाँ, तो गुजराती हो गया, आप इतनी अच्छी हिंदी बोलते हैं। तो बोले, राजू जी मैंने स्टेशन पर चाय बेची है और चाय बेचते बेचते मैं हिंदी सीख गया। हमने, सर इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है, हमारा आधा पंजाब दारू पीते पीते अंग्रेजी सीख गया।
अच्छा, हम पढ़े ऐसे स्कूल में जहाँ लड़कियां ना पढ़ती रहे, खाली लमडे पढ़त रहे, तो के मारे कबो लड़की से बात करेगा वही नहीं भा, हिम्मत ना पड़े।
हाय, मैं हूँ, कौन हूँ? हाँ, राजू श्रीवास्तव। हाँ, वही। और आप देख रहे हैं ITV गोल्ड।
नमस्कार, कार्यक्रम संबंधी समाचार एक जोरदार ITV गोल्ड का हिंदी प्रेमियों के लिए नया उपहार, घटनाएं, चिंतन, विचार, अब हिंदी भाषा में हर सोमवार विजन ऑफ एशिया वॉइस ऑफ द कम्युनिटी की एक प्रस्तुति खास हिंदी में लेकर आने वाला हूं मैं, अशोक व्यास।
The US withdrew from the Human Rights Council, accusing it of being biased and hypocritical. The Council's last session was earlier this week. The United Nations stated that separating children from their parents is unconscionable. Renee Mehra has a report. Navneet Munot grew up in a small town of Rajasthan known as Biwar. He got the passion of increasing his awareness of global business affairs from his father. Having traveled and lectured in several countries as Chief Investment Officer for SBI Mutual Funds, Navneet leads a team of professionals to manage investments to the tune of $35 billion. During his recent 3-day visit to New York for a lecture, he squeezed us into his busy schedule to join us here at ITV studio. Here's a part of Ashok Vyas's conversation with him about the impact of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's policies on the Indian economy and initiatives taken for India's growth.
So India is a complex country. I think it's probably, I keep saying, I mean, this is not a country, this is like a continent. I mean, this is like a Europe. Every state is different. I mean, there are so many different viewpoints. Where else you see this kind of diversity that India has got, at the same time one single democracy? I think one should never get over exuberant about India, and one should never get too pessimistic. The way to really make money in India is, I think, probably invest when there is a lot of pessimism, because there are inherent structural factors that ensures India grows well. And don't get too excited, because people get extreme exuberance sometimes that, oh, this is going to be a different country. I mean, we have our own set of challenges, and we are a noisy democracy, and one must respect that fact. But at the same time, I think the country just moves on, country goes on, and then I'm sure we'll be much larger in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years time.
So what you said is a general thing that you could have said even if the question was different. I asked you about the impact of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's approach and policies, anything in particular.
I think so. A lot of policies that I can talk about. I talked about earlier, on the insolvency and bankruptcy code. We can talk about GST. I mean, such a big reform. It's been pending for such a long time. We can talk about the transparent allocation of natural resources. We can talk about financial inclusion. 400 million people opened their bank account first time. A massive social security program. Healthcare cannot develop in India because there is no social security. There is no Medicare. Now the government has got this, that Arogya scheme where 500 million people will get insured. We can talk about, I mean, there are a variety of monetary policy committee having that framework in place. There are so many interesting reforms that have happened in last 3 or 4 years, which will have their implications, the implication will be felt over a much longer period than what we have seen probably in last 6 months or 1 year.
When you sit with someone who is knowledgeable in any field, you feel there is so much that you can learn from them, you can be benefited by listening to their insight, their experiences. But just moving towards the concluding part of our conversation, especially we hear
so much emphasis on innovative approach, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi keep interacting with youth also who are coming up with new ideas, etc. Let's talk about Indian youth. And India is a young country in terms of the number of youth as well as what they have available for them with internet and explosion in computer related areas. They have already made their mark, and here also every second, third person you meet, you see is in the IT field, etc. So tell me a little bit about how you find aspirations of Indian youth today comparing with 20 years ago.
So it's a lot more aspirational, and one of the example that I gave you some time back, that why people are leveraging, why people are, when they are in their 20s, taking a mortgage or taking a car loan or taking an education loan or taking, let's say, even a vacation loan, because they feel a lot more confident about future. They think that even in my 20s, I need to enjoy this vacation. I don't have to sacrifice, unlike the previous generation, which didn't have that kind of belief in themselves, or maybe the circumstances were like that. This generation is a lot more confident. The interesting aspect about India is that because of the digital technology, and we have been so lucky, I keep saying that one of our biggest advantages is latecomer advantage. So now you have the smartphone, cheap smartphone connectivity, very cheap connectivity, data prices are like a fraction of any other place in the world, and then everything is available on net. So the sheer connectivity with the rest of the world and the ability to really express yourself, the ability to gain knowledge with the digital technology can really transform India from what I call a very data poor or a very illiterate society to actually a quite, I would say, an aware or a literate and a data rich society over the next few years.
AAPI is undoubtedly that organization which is committed to bringing Indian American doctors on one platform to address multiple issues concerning doctors and the work for the community. The American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin is organizing its annual convention in Columbus, Ohio from July 4th to the 8th. This year, President Dr. Gautam Samadar and other members of the AAPI team spoke with Ashok Vyas about AAPI's role and the importance of the upcoming convention.
We are having a show called for teenagers, AAPI pageant, which is not like a typical fashion show. It is also to showcase how to do interview, and India has been very successful in having contestants who are competing in the world national level and winning. Recently Miss Shibber from India won the Miss World. So we are trying to educate our kids that medical field is not the only field they should be looking for. So these kids are coming to compete. They will have a cash prize, and just to increase their personality. So when the parents are doing the CME stuff, these kids can be involved, and we have a section how to do interview, how to walk on a ramp, and all these programs are happening.
Sudhakar Jonalganda, I am a gastroenterologist and liver transplant specialist and current secretary for AAPI. And I've been involved with AAPI more than a decade and in various capacities. I was started with the regional director, then become a board of trustees, and after now I elected as a secretary. And my job is a loaded job, and I had to take care of all the meetings and minutes, and also run the office of the AAPI, which is in Chicago. And apart from that, I actively involved with various activities of AAPI, and especially during the convention time. And I really invite all the viewers who are the members of AAPI and also non-AAPI members to come to Convention Columbus. As Dr. President Samadar says, we have a lot of activities for children to the adults, including CME and also various cultural activities. And I'm sure you're going to have fun and educated events. And I wish you well, and I hope you all be there at the convention.
And tell me, as Vice President, what is the vision that you offer for AAPI?
Thank you, Ashok. And I'm as a secretary. I'm running for vice president this year, and we all know that RP is the second largest ethnic organization in the United States, and as Dr. Samadar mentioned, 1 in 7th patient taken care by the physician of Indian Army. We talk always very proud of that because it's all thankful to the first generation Indians to help this, and bring this organization into glory. And as a vice president, my vision, most important thing, I'm going to make 3 committees. The first committee will help the residents who are graduated from the residency program. We are going to educate them how to negotiate the contracts and also how to negotiate the insurance companies. Okay. And number 2, second committee will help the children who are coming from overseas or here who need some clinical observerships, which is most important for getting residencies.
One of the things I'm really very passionate about is that even though our organization is represented by 125,000 physicians and 40,000 medical students and residents, we really do not have any say in the healthcare decision making. And even though we are the second largest ethnic organization and second to, we are the largest ethnic organization and second largest to AMA, we do not have any seat in or any say during the Senate time when healthcare decisions are being made.
You've been an integral part of the vision for Convention 2018 RP, which is happening from 4th July. Tell me a little bit about what you feel was your contribution in terms of the ideas that came from you, or anything that you feel makes you excited about in this convention.
Absolutely. One of the main things, we wanted to do, we actually worked as a great team. I'm very excited because Ohio, all the members in Ohio were very excited and everyone participated. Even if they didn't have a position, they didn't care about it. Everyone wholeheartedly participated, gave their ideas, gave their opinion. And one of the main things which I wanted to do is have something for every age group and every generation. Other than having CME, world-class CME, great food, entertainment, we also, one of the ideas that I had was to have focus groups. Like we have young physicians, then we have medical students, we have residents and fellows. If we have focus groups for medical students, residents, and people who are going into medical schools, at least that will help them direct in what they want to do.
A community reception was organized in honor of Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis at the Marriott Marquis recently. It was held by the Consulate General of India, New York, in association with Friends of Maharashtra. Many Indian community leaders, Indian officials, and delegation of the Chief Minister attended this event. ITV Gold's correspondent Aditi Lamba has a report.
Hello everyone, you are watching ITV Gold and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. Today we are in New York at the very famous Marriott Marquis for a very special event hosted by the Consulate General of India in New York and Friends of Maharashtra. Today we are here at the Marriott Marquis where the Chief Minister of Maharashtra is addressing the greater community who have all gathered here to see the person who represents the needs and the interests of the Marathi community throughout the world, not just in India. Today, when the Maharashtra Chief Minister addressed the audience, he talked about many parts of the global aspects and the global sustainability that Maharashtra is trying to place in India.
We are very excited. The Chief Minister had a very good meeting since morning here in New York with a lot of investors.
And I think today we saw the amazing side of our Chief Minister of Maharashtra. India lives in its states. And all states, when they do well, when they have such good governance and such good development, it warms your heart. And I think today that feeling was there in the hall when he spoke and then when he answered questions. I think Maharashtra has made amazing strides in the last few years. And I think that is the story, that's the India story. The Maharashtra story is the India story that has to be told. And no better person than Chief Minister himself.
And we were very happy to partner with Friends of Maharashtra, and we brought our delegation with us, and they did an amazing job, and hats off to Chief Minister Fadnavis, and he has done an amazing job in his state, and as a young politician, he had created such a nice impact in a community, so we need person like him to come forward in Indian politics.
Well, I mean, he's a very young guy and he has a tremendous energy level, and so far he has been doing a great job developing lot of development in Maharashtra, and people are in love with him just because of he's a worker. He's not there just because of he wanted to be CM. He's there just to deliver to the people of Maharashtra.
Yes. Gujarat and Maharashtra are, I think, number 1 and 2 in India in terms of growth, GDP growth.
I think this event was planned in 3 to 4 weeks, so not a lot for us. But what helped was from the CM's team, we had pre-planning meetings done.
What are some of the aims of the organization? What is that the Friends of Maharashtra is trying to accomplish, having events such as this?
So Friends of Maharashtra is very loosely net organization 3-4 years back. And then what we did was we did do the Mumbai Meets Manhattan event, first time in 2015, attended by around 800 people at the Taj, the pier. And this was the second series of Mumbai Meets Manhattan. Hopefully Chief Minister comes again and again every year, and we keep on doing this.
You are watching Vision of Asia. Join me in appreciating our sponsors. Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community continues after this. Last weekend, Basava International organized Basava Jayanti at a school in Queens. Devotees from all ages participated with enthusiasm in this colorful, cultural, pious event. Here are some highlights.
तस्य भाजयते हनः उशतीरिव मातरः तस्मादरङ्गमामवो यस्य क्षयाय जिन्मथ आपो जनयथा चनः
Acharya Lokesh Muniji is known for his contribution in spreading the message of peace and non-violence across the globe. He is a founder of Ahimsa Vishwa Bharati and was also present at the International Day of Yoga celebration. Here are some excerpts from his conversation with Ashok Vyas.
आज कठिनाई संतुलन की है। हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति में संतुलन पर बहुत चिंतन किया गया। उपनिषद में पुरुषार्थ चतुष्टयी की कल्पना की गई, अर्थ, काम, धर्म और मोक्ष। जहां पर इन चारों के बीच में संतुलन होता है, वहां हेल्दी सोसाइटी का निर्माण होता है, स्वस्थ समाज की संरचना होती है। आज समाज में विकृतियां क्यों बढ़ रही है? क्योंकि धर्म और मोक्ष को भुला करके केवल अर्थ और काम के पीछे जहां अंधी दौड़ होती है, वहां विकृतियां उत्पन्न होती है। आप भगवत गीता को देखिएगा, यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्ण यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धर तत्र श्री विजयो भूति ध्रुवा नीति मतिर्मम। लोकमान्य बाल गंगाधर तिलक जी ने इसकी टीका लिखते हुए लीक से हटके उन्होंने अर्थ किया इसका, और उन्होंने योगीराज कृष्ण को अध्यात्म का प्रतीक माना, अर्जुन को भौतिकता का प्रतीक मानते हुए उन्होंने कहा कि जहां अध्यात्म और भौतिकता के बीच में संतुलन होता है, वहां पर विजय है, वहां पर भूति है, वहां पर श्री है, वहां पर लक्ष्मी है। आज कठिनाई है, ये संतुलन बिगड़ रहा है और इस संतुलन को अगर ठीक करना है तो मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं एजुकेशन प्रणाली को ठीक करने की जरूरत है। वहां पर भी संतुलन की बात थी। वर्तमान का मॉडर्न एजुकेशन सिस्टम हमारे केवल लेफ्ट हेमिस्फीयर को जगा रहा है, जो कि बुद्धि, गणित, तर्क के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, किंतु हमारा राइट हेमिस्फीयर जो इंट्यूशन पावर के लिए, जो स्पिरिचुअल डेवलपमेंट के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, वो बिल्कुल सोया पड़ा है। अशोक जी, ये साइंटिफिक सच है कि हमारे इसी मस्तिष्क में एनिमल ब्रेन भी मौजूद है, तो नियो कॉर्टेक्स परत भी मौजूद है। एनिमल ब्रेन जहां पर पार्श्विक वृत्तियां जन्म लेती है, नियो कॉर्टेक्स परत वो है जहां पर मानवीय और दैविक वृत्तियां जन्म लेती है। आज अपेक्षा है संतुलित विकास की। मेडिकल साइंस ये एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है कि अगर बच्चे का सिंपैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम ज्यादा सक्रिय है या पैरासिम्पैथिक नर्वस सिस्टम, या तो वो हीन भावना में चला जाएगा, दब्बू रह जाएगा, या इतना अधिक आक्रामक हो जाएगा। जैसे वर्जीनिया की यूनिवर्सिटी में एक स्टूडेंट ने 32-33 स्टूडेंट को शूट करके रख दिया। आज अपेक्षा है संतुलित शिक्षा प्रणाली की।
That is all the time that we have for today's Vision of Asia, a voice for the community. Thanks for making us a part of your weekend. Please feel free to email us your event suggestions and video clips from events to events@itvgold.com. Do join us next week for another edition of Vision of Asia. Until we meet again, be well and take care. I'm Kala Shankar. Namaste.